Patchara was the daughter of Nagar Seth of Shrivasti. When she became a teenager, she fell in love with her domestic servant. When her parents were searching for a suitable groom for her marriage, she eloped with the servant. Both the immature husband and wife settled in a small town. After some time, Patchara became pregnant. Finding herself alone, her heart started to panic and she said to her husband, "We are living alone here. I am pregnant and I need someone's help. If you allow, should I go to my parents' house?" The husband did not want to send Patchara to her maternal home, so he postponed her departure by making some excuse. But in Patchara's mind, the desire to go to her parents' house was becoming very strong. One day, when her husband had gone to work, she said to the neighbor, "You tell my master that I am going to my parents' house for some time." When the husband came to know about this, he felt very bad. He also felt guilty that it was because of him that this noble girl was facing so much misery. He set out on the same route to find her. He found Patchara on the way. The husband pacified her and took her back home. Patchara was delivered on time. Everyone started living happily. When Patchara became pregnant for the second time, the husband himself agreed to take her to her parents' house. It started raining heavily on the way. Patchara told her husband to search for a safe place. The husband was passing through the bushes when he was bitten by a poisonous snake and died instantly. Patchara kept waiting for her husband and thus she gave birth. Gathering some strength, she took both of the children with her and set out to find her husband. When she found her husband dead, she started crying bitterly. "Alas, my husband died because of me. Now he had no one except his parents." She moved towards their city. There was a river on the way. She saw that it was difficult to cross the river, taking both of the children along. So she made the elder child sit on one bank and hugged the other one to her chest and moved towards the other bank. After reaching there, she wrapped the younger child in a cloth, keeping it in the bushes, and went back down to the river to collect the elder child. While crossing the river, her eyes were fixed on the little child. She saw that a big vulture was trying to pounce on the child and take it away. She screamed and screamed, but nothing happened. When the child sitting on the other side heard his mother screaming, he thought that the mother was calling him. He immediately entered the water and was swept away by a strong current. The younger child was carried away by the vulture and the elder one was swept away in the river. His small family was completely destroyed. She went to her father's house mourning. On the way, she met a traveler from her town who told her that Nagar Seth's family, that is her parents and the brothers and sisters, died some time ago due to a fire in house. On hearing this, a mountain of sorrow fell upon Patchara. She had no memory of Tanman. She was crazy and started roaming naked. These words came out of her mouth. Husband died, elder son drowned, the vulture ate the little one, parents and siblings did not even get a funeral pyre. In this way, everyone used to insult and stigmatize Patchara, who was wandering naked and mourning, and sent her away from here to there. Lord Buddha was giving sermon in Jetavana. Patchara came there unexpectedly. Those present said, "Hey, she's crazy, get him out of here." Buddha stopped her and said, "Don't stop her, let her come to me." When Patchara came close to Buddha, Buddha said to her, "Daughter, control your consciousness." After finding God in front of her, Patchara regained some consciousness and became aware of her nudity. Someone covered her with a sheet. She started crying bitterly. "Lord, my husband was bitten by a snake and small children were killed in front of my eyes. My parents, brothers and sisters are all burned to death. I have no one, protect me." Buddha told her, "Don't be sad, now you have come to me. For those family members whose death you are shedding tears, you have been shedding similar tears for many births. Even the great oceans will become small to fill them. No one can protect you. When death comes, no family members, etc. are of any use." Hearing this, Patchara's grief subsided a little. She asked Buddha for permission to meditate. Buddha gave her shelter in his Sangha. By living so close to the ultimate source of religion, Patchara's sorrow went away. She became adept in daily meditation and practice of knowledge. One day, while bathing, she noticed that the water poured on her body dried up at some distance. Then the water poured for the second time went a little further and dried up, and the water poured for the third time went even further and dried up. In this very ordinary incident, Patchara found the formula of Samadhi. Like the water poured for the first time, some creatures die in a short life. Like the water poured for the second time, some creatures die in the middle age. And like the water poured for the third time, some creatures die at the last age. Everyone dies. All are impermanent. In such a situation, Patchara felt as if the infinitely compassionate Lord Buddha was saying to her, "Yes, Patchara, all living beings are mortal." In this way, Patchara was counted amongst those Buddhist saints who effortlessly attained nirvana in one lifetime.